Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, my beautiful Tauruses. How are y'all feeling? How are you feeling today? I love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. How are y'all doing? Good, 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 good. I hope you're feeling all right. So, I'm not going to hold you long. I love you guys. I want to say thank you again for all the pouring of beautiful generosity and your kindness. I'm speechless of how beautiful your hearts and souls are. And I want to say thank you for all your donations, for your love, pouring of love towards me. Words cannot express enough of gratitude that I have. Thank you so, so much, my beautiful Tauruses. So, Taurus, today, as I was shuffling your cards, I was pre-shuffling, and as I was just, Spirit Guides was giving me some downloads. Hi, I love you guys. Absolutely love you guys. And this card came up, was reassess your life. All about reassessing your life. And I just want you to just take a deep thought, just take a deep breath and just think about what I'm going to say and think about the things that I'm getting ready to say to you. That Spirit Guides, God, whoever your higher source is trying to speak to you, okay? To new viewers, welcome. Come on in. Please make sure you reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. I don't know your life, okay? All right. I love you guys. So it says, you're being asked, Spirit Guides, God, whoever your higher source is saying, you are being asked to take a stock of your life, Taurus, and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Okay? So, and behind that is presence. Okay? Living in the present moment. But this card right here, I'm going to be on this for a minute. What God is saying, what the Spirit Guides is telling me, Taurus, is saying, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to get out of your situation? How bad do you want it? And as I was writing notes, because as you can see, I have my notes, my downloads, what Spirit Guides is telling me. I'm trying to write it down and understand what is coming to me. And the first thing, as I started writing, channeling, and spirit, as spirituals say, channeling, and I'm learning my channeling. I'm learning how to identify my downloads, put them into a form is what I'm trying to tell you. But the first thing that I wrote down, my beautiful Tauruses, is that, have you ever been so tired? We're not talking about, your physical body as well, but we're talking about mentally. Have you ever been so tired? And that's what Spirit Guides is talking about. Have you ever been so tired? Now, some of you have been through this. Some of you are going through this now. Some of you, this is coming up in your near future. Remember, everybody is on different timelines, okay? And a lot of people that has came out of this everybody can relate to what I'm talking about. And it says, have you ever been just so tired? Whatever you've been going through, whatever you've been dealing with, whatever your situation, I don't know your life. I'm just tapping into your life. Okay, my beautiful Tauruses. But Spirit Guides is saying, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to get out of it? Now, as I was sitting here channeling, downloading, Spirit Guides was trying to put it in the form that everybody can understand what I'm saying and some people may not, okay? So I'm giving an example metaphorically. An example. You ever notice a baby when you put them in a crib or you put a baby in a playpen and that baby don't want to be there? I know you know where I'm going with this, don't you? I know you know where I'm going with this. But the baby don't want to be in the playpen, right? or the crib, and that baby just screams. So I metaphorically say this: you're in a space, you're in a uncomfortable space, a lot of you are in a box or in a situation that you've been crying and crying and crying, and you want out of it. You want out of it. And Spirit Guys, God is saying, how bad do you want out of it? Okay? Because God, or whoever, your higher source, can easily come and pick us up out of that crib, pick us up out of that situation and make it easier. But sometimes God, or whoever your higher source, put us, we go through things to see how bad do you want it? How bad do you want out of it? And sometimes we can say we want out of things, and we still stay in those things, and those situations make it harder and harder. So I'm saying this with the baby in the playpen or the baby in the crib is what Spirit Guys is giving me an example. That baby screams and cries and want out, and it's trying to figure out a way out of that box or out of that situation. You notice? Stay with me with the baby in the playpen or the baby in the crib, and this baby is just crying because you won't come and get him out. This baby, you won't pick him up. You won't pick her up, pick him up, and get him out of that crib or get him out of that playpen. And it just screams and cries and screams and cries, and it's like, God, where are you? God, why are you not here? God, why are you not helping me? A higher source or whatever, whoever your higher source is, why are you not helping me out? Get me out. I want out. I want out. And you just cry and scream until you just flop down, and you just, because you feel like God or whoever your higher source has failed you, when in fact God has not failed you, or whoever your higher source have not failed you. Sometimes God or whoever your higher source says, okay, I want to know how bad you want out of it. Okay, I want to see if you can, if you show me how bad you want out of it by getting out of it. And sometimes, now don't get me wrong, sometimes there's situations that you're afraid to. Depends on circumstances, okay? All right? When it comes down to violence, you're afraid to get out, Some things are easy said than done. But I feel as though that a lot of us, everybody, okay, can resonate with this, that when we're going through a situation that we want out of and we can't take it anymore, but we say it over and over and we still stay in it, and then and you're thinking that it's going to get better, and it's not getting better, it's actually getting worse. And God said, well, I want to see. So with this baby in the crib or this baby in the playpen, it's what Spirit Guys is showing me this metaphorically. It's that this baby is going to eventually try to figure it out, right? You ever notice a baby in a playpen, like, okay, they don't scream and scream for hours, okay? They'll scream for probably 30 minutes. We want to use a normal time, 30 minutes, this baby screaming. You say, no, I'm not taking you out of there. No, I'm not. And then, and then it's like, okay, that's how God looks at us. That's how whoever your higher source looks and say, no, if you want out of this, how bad do you want out of this? And you notice some babies figure it out. If I just get the strength, to just pull up and get myself over this, I can do it. And I want you to stay with me, whoever you are, beautiful soul. I don't know who you are, but Spirit Guides has said, just be strong, just hang in there. And if you really want, just lift yourself up. Because when you make the first step, God is going to make the rest and go make 2 or 3 for you. Now, check this out. You notice when a baby has finally overcome that obstacle, that child, that baby has finally figured it out, a way out. Sometimes God allows us to go through this to see how much strength you have. Beautiful souls, to see how much strength you have to get out of your circumstances, because remember, power is strength. Strength is power. I want to know how bad you want out of it. I want to know how bad you ready for a change. I want to know how bad you want to go get it. I want to know how bad you want to make a difference in your life. I want to know how bad you want it. It's what Spirit Guides God is saying. So that baby finally, say, I'm getting out of this. I got to get myself out of this. I got to get out of this. And you notice how babies figured out you, and some people are amazed. Okay, now look, stay with me. Stay with me, Taurus, stay with me. The people around them, 1010 just came up on my phone. New beginnings, abundance, happiness. And you notice that people are looking at like, how did she overcome that? How did she get out of that situation? How did he get out of that? How did he overcome that situation? And you notice that the baby got out of it, and the mama and daddy or sister or brother are shocked that the baby finally got the strength and poured himself or herself over that playpen, over that crib, and started walking down. Do you realize the joy that came upon that baby's face? Have you ever seen a baby that once he got out of that situation, overcome that obstacle of being in that crib? When he got out, or when she got out and got down, how happy and laughing and running. And you ever notice that? Now take that in your life. When you overcome obstacles, when you 11, my God, I'm getting all kind of download. 10, 11, baby. All kind of synchronicities that whoever watching this is your confirmation. The synchronicities 10 and 11, baby. I just came across my eyesight. Okay, happiness, abundance, joy, peace. Exactly. When you overcome that obstacle, do you realize? I know a lot of you can contest to this, when you finally let go of what you were holding on to because you thought that it was going to get better and it never got better. Hey, I want you to put in that comment. I resonate with you, Miss Positive Thoughts. I get it. I get it. Did you ever realize once you let it go, how free you felt, how good you felt, even though you still had to process the pain that you were enduring, whatever it was but you got out of it and you started feeling better. You noticed the baby when it got out of that crib or out of that pen, how he started running around, laughing, happy, joy, or even crying, run straight. 12 just came up on my screen, or run straight to the mama and just hold me, mama, have you ever realized that? Have you? That God is saying, I want to know how bad you want it. I want to know how bad you want the change, because I'm right here. God said, I'm right here. I've never left you, nor will I forsake you. I'm right here. But I want to know how bad you want it. And you notice when the baby get out the crib, for sometimes the baby runs straight over to the mama or the daddy and say, hold me. Hold me. God said, I'm right here. I just wanted to see how bad you wanted it. And God could have easily just picked us up. Whoever your higher soul just picked us up and got us out of it. Just say, come on. Every time you cry and something don't go right, come on and pick you up. Yeah, he could have been done that. 13. My God, I'm seeing. Whoa. We on different timelines, baby. 10, 11, 12, 13, baby. Is all kind of synchronicity. Spirit guides are saying you on the right. You're right. I got the download right, y'all. I got the download right. Thank you, God. 1333, 333. Baby, it's all kind of numbers. And this going out to a lot of you that's been seeing these numbers, these synchronicities. And God said, I just wanted to see how bad you wanted it. Because I could have easily came and picked you up out of it. But would you have learned your lesson? If God always run to your aid when you're going through something, you're never going to learn nothing. He said, I want to see this time that you really mean that you're tired. I want to see this time that you're saying, I'm done with this. This is my breaking point. It's time for me to walk away. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to go to start a new life. It's time for me to get myself out of this. How bad do you want it? For a lot of you, it's time for you to reassess your life. And think about who brings you joy and who don't bring you joy. And think about who makes you happy and who don't make you happy. And it's time to do a life cleanup. Because if God or whoever your higher source always 444 just came up on the screen. If God always gets you out of a situation because you're crying and that you don't like the way it's happening, and how would you ever know how would you have ever learned the lesson so that you can pass the test? This is for somebody. This is for quite few of you. This is for a lot of you. Spirit guides, God is saying, Taurus, how bad do you want it? Spirit guides want you to live in the present moment, in the now. It's time to come out of these situations, relationships, marriages that you know ain't getting better, and you stay in it and you cry a little bit, and then you stop crying like that baby in the crib. You cry and you scream and you cry, and then you end up falling asleep, and you get up and you just, thinking things gonna change, and that the person's gonna do better, and the situation, whatever's gonna get better, when in fact it's not. But you psych your own mindset out thinking that it is. And Spirit guides is saying it's time for you to come out of the past and come into the present moment, living in the now. Now, even though that child got out of that crib and finally found the strength to get up and to get out and started feeling better, but there is still a process. There is still a process of that you have to heal. But it feels good to get out of it. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, this afternoon, this evening, or this night. But God, whoever your higher source is saying, how bad do you want out of it? How bad do you want out of it? I'm just saying. Spirit guys, give me another card for Taurus. How bad do you want out of it, Taurus? Whoever you are, cross watchers. This goes for cross watchers as well. How bad do you want it? If you have Taurus heavy in your chart, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want out of the situation? Soaring. Knowing at the bottom, knowing your worth and soaring, Taurus. How bad do you want it? And it says you're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, my dear one. How bad do you want it, Taurus? Your worth, baby. It's time. Yeah, it's time to detach. Spirit guides, God, whoever your higher source, sweetheart, sir. Spirit guides, God said it's time to detach. Because you think it's going to get better. It may for a short period of time. But the more that you fight against the force, the more that you're trying to stay in the situation, the worse you're going to be battled and bruised. Yeah, it's going to get worse. Your worth, knowing your worth, beautiful souls. Whoever you are, cross watchers, or if you have Taurus very heavy in your chart, I don't know your life, but look at your chart, okay? Spirit guides are saying, how bad do you want out of it? And it says you're being asked to honor your worth, Taurus. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case, Taurus. However, you are worthy, Taurus, and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. How bad do you want it, baby? Beautiful souls. I love you guys, but it's time. It's time to detach. And it says, you're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. Some of you have been holding on to something so tight. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's whatever. You've been holding on so tight, thinking that it's going to change, thinking that it's going to get better, when it's only making you it's just really, it's even worse. It's getting worse and worse. And it says, when we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts your flow. Spirit guides is saying, trust that the outcome will work out and let go of the attachment to it. It's time to let go. Everyone has their breaking point. So I feel like, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you're on the verge of your breaking point. You're sick of whatever this situation you've been going through. And Spirit guides, God is saying, how bad do you want out of this? How bad are you ready to let it go? Because as that child found the strength the strength to get out of that crib or out of that bed, out of that crib or the playpen, that baby start feeling so much better and free and just started running through the house and everything. Or that baby just ran right to his mama, which is God, whoever your higher source, and just start crying. God said, I've been here the whole time. But I have to allow you to go through situations so that you can learn from them. Because I don't want, you think God wants you to keep repeating the same mistakes? God don't want you to keep going through the same mistakes. But because we are humans, because we are human beings, then that's the, we have there are life lessons. A lot of messages here for you, Taurus. A lot of messages. Yeah, you got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. A lot of you are cold. A lot of you let go. A lot of you let go. You're cold. Okay, you're cold from someone. You cut somebody off. You let go. You did it. You was at your breaking point. You said, I can't do this no more. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is cold. Whoever you cut off, you cold. You blocked them on everything. You said, I can't do this. You were at your breaking point. That you said, I'm tired. I'm tired. I got to get back on my feet. I got to get you back on your feet ever since you went cold towards a lover. Could be a Gemini. Yeah, you thought about this and prayed about this. Whoever you are. I don't know why my phone going dim. Whoever you are, you thought about this and prayed about this. You're done. Spirit guys, tell me more. For Taurus, tell me more. Whoa. How bad do you want it? That's a lot. That card went way over there, Taurus. Yeah, a lot of you been in hermit mode waiting for new love. Look at here. A lot of you been in hermit mode waiting for new love, and a lot of beautiful things are coming towards you. Ever since you let go and you finally got yourself out of this situation because you were tired of the same results. And you was in hermit mode for a long time. A lot of you gained a lot of wisdom. You may have Virgo heavy in your chart as well, but you gained a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight. And you said, I'm wanting new love. I want the right kind of love to come towards me. I want to be showered with the right kind of love. Not only that, with the Ten of Pentacles, ever since you left and ever since you broke free from whatever this situation, and look how you're being blessed with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, joy, peace, prosperity, abundance. Okay, new love. Some of you may have your new love is coming into your life as well. Yeah, you broke the cycle of repeating because you was not happy. Some of you was in a marriage. Yep, see this right behind it. Devil energy. Some of you was in a marriage. And you released this devil energy. Look at that. Because you wasn't happy. Yep, you shut the door. New world card. Out with the old, in with the new. You said, I wanted it bad, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy. Look at the past. You said, I wanted it bad. I wanted out of this. I had to get out of my own way. And a lot of you got out of your own way. Past, you shared a lot of history with this person. 6 years to 16 years. Yeah. Yep, this was a needy energy. This person, yeah, you left them out in the cold. This was somebody that drained your energy for years with deception, false love. And at the time, you didn't listen to your intuition. At the time, you wasn't a high priestess. But you look back on nostalgia memories with the Five of Cups and you realize that, you was trying to force something. Yeah, a lot of you are single now. You're trying to force something that was not there. It was not, yeah, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You persevered and moved away from this situation. You got out of it. You got tired of the drama. Yeah. Now you're celebrating. This person was very selfish. Okay. Selfish with their feelings. But you said, I wanted it bad. And you followed your heart. Taurus. Congratulations. Yeah. You got frustrated. You was, no patience. You said this is not going anywhere. Yeah, I feel like you definitely divorced. Some of you could have divorced this person. If you wasn't married, y'all lived up under the same roof. That means that you moved out from this person. Okay, and now you're getting all your wish fulfillments. Now you're getting all your wish fulfillments. Yeah. And sometimes, and at the bottom of this, you got healing and you got fresh start. You got a lot of messages. Healing and fresh start. You had to do a lot of healing, and Spirit Guides, God says, see, when you realize the strength, the power that you have within yourself, that's when the door starts to open for you. And that's when God says, okay, you're ready for a fresh start right here because of your healing, because you decided to. You decided that I want this bad. I want out of this bad. And you, like I said, everybody on different timelines. Some of you already have been through this. Some of you going through this now. Some of you, this is what you're going to have to face, that God is saying, whoever your higher source, how bad do you want it? And a lot of you, you healed your mind, body. It says here, your body, mind, and soul are in the period of deep healing right now. Even though you got out of that situation, like the baby got out of that crib, and even though you felt so much joy and relief, there's still a lot of healing to be done with your mind mentalness. You just removed yourself physically from the situation, and now you allow yourself for this healing and trust the process with this healing, my beautiful Tauruses. Okay. And it says your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive this healing, Taurus. You need, with open arms and open heart, trust the process. Okay. And Spirit Guides, God say, because you made a fresh start, you took the first step, and you really got to your breaking point, said you was tired. Spirit Guides, God is giving you a fresh start. It says you've been given the opportunity to begin again. Oh, I love that part. You're being given the opportunity to begin again, to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you're being given. I love you guys, and I just want you to heal and know your worth and know that you deserve so much beautifulness, happiness, joy, peace, a sound mind, prosperity. I'm Positive Thoughts of Energy, beautiful souls. There are blessings, lessons, and confirmations in all of my readings. Until next time.